Hi, everyone. Here I am with another episode of Random Thinking. I think I've done one before. Um, but I love random thoughts. I love just thinking about all kinds of stuff. So I thought I would get some of it out. And if you can find my email me and let me know if you can relate to any of this stuff. So I made a little list of stuff that I've either been thinking about a lot or doing recently. The first thing on my list is one of the only areas of my life that there's a gray area. And that's I think I mentioned this before in the As Long as It's Good Enough episode. I can be lazy with things, but at the same time, go hardcore with something else. So yesterday, for example, I half-assed vacuuming and a couple of other chores. I was like, you know what, it's good enough. I'm really the house isn't dirty, so whatever. Because I was trying to conserve energy for other shit that I wanted to do, like special interests or working. I'm trying to get my next journal done, and I always procrastinate. So I'm trying to get that all in. And so I just am I will half-ass the things that should get done, and as long as they're kind of done, I guess that's good enough for me. And then I can focus more of my energy, more of my attention on these other things that actually matter to me. And this is stemming from last week when I think I mentioned that I lived the best life last week. And by that, I mean, I was just, you ever had a fuck it week? Maybe you've got some time off of work, or you're just I need a mental health week. And I call them fuck it weeks. I've had a few throughout my life, not I can count on one hand. And it's just weird when they appear because they don't even come after burnouts. I haven't been burnt out. And I would think that a fuck it week would come after burnouts, but they never do for me. They I guess just stuff has to be going on for a while. Some stuff that I've mentioned before recently. And what was I talking about? Holy shit, it's already starting. I'm sorry, guys. I don't remember what I was talking about. Oh, laziness, yes. Living my best life. Yeah, so last week, with everything that was going on, I had the fuck it week. And what that meant for me was I was still an adult. I still did adult stuff. But for me, fuck it weeks, sorry about the talking. Fuck it weeks for me are just I'm a hermit in my house. That's what it is. So all I did last week was, because I fucking hate cooking, and I was like, you know what? I am so sick of all the shit that's going on. I just want to do me right now. So I ordered ramen every fucking night. I only skipped one night, and that was the night before last night, and I'm trying to taper off of this, but I'm back on a ramen kick. It's always better when other people make food for you. It always tastes better, especially restaurants that make good food. And so I found this one that I hadn't tried yet, that made authentic Japanese ramen, and it was so fucking good. I ordered it the next night, and it was so fucking good. I went back on Grubhub to order it again the third night, and it fucking disappeared. You know how that happens? You find something new, you're like, oh my God, and then all of a sudden, it doesn't deliver to your area anymore. I'm like, what the fuck is that about? And I personalize it because I think, oh, it's because they don't want to drive out here. That's why. But I don't live any farther away from anybody else that orders shit, so that's not it, and I know that. But that was annoying. So I did find another restaurant. The ramen was just as good. And the irresponsible part is when I get extra money, sometimes I do save it. A lot of the times I just buy shit with it. I'm still working on this. I figure as long as the bills are covered, whatever. But that's not really, we got debt that we have to pay off. That's not really the best approach to take. But that's what I did last week. I ordered food in. I ordered cookies and ice cream. Oh my God, it was great. I ordered lotion from my favorite lotion place. I didn't feel like going out and doing shit. I even ordered, because I ordered a remote control fan for the bedroom because I was too lazy to get out of bed in the morning to turn off the one that I've got. Because you know how, like, when you wake up, it's even a chore to get out of bed and go to pee if you don't have to be out of bed yet, you know what I mean? Like, you have to force yourself. And my night sweats have been pretty frequent, so I have to fall asleep with a breeze on me. Like, that's always been the case for me. So I got the fan on me. I always fall asleep with the AC on during this time of year and the fan blowing right on me. And then I wake up, like, in the morning sometime, and my shirt is drenched and I've got the breeze blowing on me, which is freezing. And I don't like to just hide under the covers. So I bought a fan just for the remote so that I wouldn't have to get out of bed and turn that shit off in the morning. I don't think that's lazy, is it? Is it just like maybe it just makes more sense to do that? I don't know. Conserving time. But yeah, I just ordered all kinds of stuff. It's stuff that I need and use. It wasn't just random shit. But, you know, I'm trying to transition back into, okay, like, I have to be like an adult now and, you know, be more responsible. So, like, having to, like, go from that week to, I got a lot of stuff I have to get done this week, work-wise and stuff, you know. Does that make sense? Does that even matter that I talked about that? Maybe that didn't make any sense. Anyways, I'm going to move on. Anybody like Wanda Sykes? I fucking love her. Like, she is, like, right up there in my books with, like, Margaret Cho, Chelsea Handler. I love myself some Kathy Griffin. I love female comedians. They're fucking hilarious. And so I watched her special last night by myself, and I laughed so hard the entire hour. And then I thought to myself, like, just a random thought came into my head where I was in the desert one time. Like, I was stationed when I was in the military. I was deployed to the desert, and I had a roommate, and she'd walked in on me one time. Like, I don't know, I was laughing really hard at something that was on the TV, and she thought it was weird that I was laughing so hard by myself. Like, that somebody else needed to be there with me for me to laugh that hard. That's actually what she said. Like, so that's always stuck with me. You know how, like, it's like the one or two sentences or that one look that somebody gives you, and, like, that shit never fucking leaves your brain. And I don't know why. Some things like that just stick in my head, and that's always been one of them. And so I'm wondering, like, is that a weird thing to do? If it is, I don't care. I'm still going to do it because I've always done it. I like my company. I laugh so hard. Like, I just started watching Young Sheldon. That shit's fucking hilarious. Like, the casting, the writing, it's a very clever comedy. Yeah, I know there's the stereotype because it's the younger version of, like, the Big Bang Theory Sheldon, but I think I've been watching and I think it's funny, and I've been laughing a lot. And so those thoughts came back into my head about that girl, and I was like, I've never really talked about that with anybody. Is that weird to just laugh so hard by yourself? Like, just the fact that I'm saying this out loud sounds stupid. Like, does it really even matter? But anyways, that thought came into my head last night when I was watching Wanda Sykes, and so I thought I would share it. I don't know if anybody else has, like, stuff like that just sticks in their brains like that years after the fact. Another thing I have on my list of things I've been, like, thinking about is my spider phobia. The past couple of years, I've started feeling guilty about killing spiders in the house when they get in here. Like, they can build their fucking webs in the corner, up in the ceiling, and live their lives. I will leave them alone as long as they stay in their fucking corners. But if they travel around the house, like those wolf spiders do, they don't have, like, they like to walk, I kill them. I've sucked them up with vacuums, like, and I feel guilty about it now. Like, they're fucking bugs, but, like, I feel like my therapist the other day had mentioned, like, my approach to life is changing, it's softening, and now I don't want to fucking kill bugs. Like, what the hell? Because they're living things. And plus, like, I'm watching sorry for the yelling. I talk loud. Watching shows on TV like Tiny World and like seeing these tiny fucking things, like that thing that was like whatever it was, the spider the size of a grain of rice. There's a whole world like that's a living thing. They have, you know, I don't know that I want to keep killing them. I feel like I'm murdering them now. But I don't know how to work through this. This one girl that I worked with loved bugs, and one time there was this ginormous fucking spider in the hallway, and she scooped it up and talked to it and walked it outside and set it free. I could never do that. So yeah, I guess like I've been trying to figure out how can I not get so freaked out by spiders so that I can let them live and just be okay with it. I don't know. I don't like bugs. I could never do shows like Survivor. That's disgusting. Dirty. No. I know this is random, but like I'm not doing that shit. I can't even take bugs in the house. I don't like camping. I don't even want to glamp. Like, no. I was not meant to fucking lay out in nature and get dirty and have bugs crawl all over me. No, thank you. The next thing I have on my list is I still can't stop wondering when my cats are gonna die. That's so fucking morbid. It's like senior citizen camp over here because the cats like they're on the elderly side, all of them. Because I got 5 cats in 5 years because apparently like that was the magical number. It just didn't feel like a complete cat family until I reached 5. Oh my God. That sounds crazy, but like I promise my house is not cat lady house. It's clean. There's not fur everywhere. Like it doesn't smell, nothing like that. But I don't think it was a good idea to buy like a cat a year because then they're all going to die around the same time, aren't they? Like the one, my favorite that I talked about before, he's just getting skinnier. Cause you know, that old animal body where they just kind of are like breaking down, but he still is acting for the most part normal, but he's been like really needy lately, more so than usual. And anytime a behavior in the cat changes, I'm like, is this the end? Is the end coming? Is he being really needy because he feels in himself that he's going to die soon? Like I have thoughts like that and I can't get them out of my head. They don't bother me. They seem to bother other people. Sorry. They seem to bother other people. I don't know. I'm not trying to be morbid or anything like that. But like I said before, it helps prepare me for their death. Like, and also, I don't know. Like when I look at something, I think about all of it. Like if I look at a cat, I'm not just seeing the cat. I'm wondering, like, this is like a random cat. Like how old is the cat? Like where's that cat been? What kind of family did it come from? Like what, I don't know, experiences it has had. Like, does this sound weird? Do I sound like I'm drunk? Because I'm not. I don't drink. I'm not even on pot right now. This is just me sounding like whatever the fuck this sounds like if you're still listening. I'm going to move along because I should probably end this episode soon. The next thing I have on my list is this morning routine thing. So I know all of ours are different. We all have different routines and we know why we like our routines, but this morning routine for the past couple of years, I have a hard time just doing the routine and not thinking about the stuff that I need to do afterwards. So like today I was like, my morning routine consists of like an hour of reading, learning things, like, you know, maybe engaging in a special interest or something. Like I have a variety of things I do for like an hour that help wake me up and like, you know, and if I've got stuff I have to do after that, that's all I can think about. And I don't really enjoy my morning routine. Like I had to go to the bank today and I had to go to a few other places. And I almost just stopped my routine to go do those things and then come back and do the routine. And then I was like, I don't think that's how routines go. I think they're there for when they're supposed to be there for, not just to take a break from, you know, that's not really routine. And I don't know why I can't just slow it down, because it's not like I have a lot going on in my life. Like, I don't have a job I go to. I don't have people I have to fucking talk to every day. I don't have all of that stuff. So I don't know why I feel like I need to rush through my routine just to go do these other things. Does anybody else struggle with this? Like, ugh, that is so annoying. Like, I don't know how to, like, make my mind, like, stop thinking about the things that I need to do afterwards. Because then it just feels like I'm wasting that hour. Like, I'm not really learning as much as I would like to, because I'm just thinking about stuff I have to go do. But I can't go do those things until I do my morning routine. Like, this is just so fucked up. This is like, this is an autistic problem. I don't know if ordinary people would understand. I think a lot of them that I've interacted with over the years can just pick up and go and stop and do something else and then go back to it and, like, have no problem. I don't know how you can do that. I can't make my mind, like, go from A to B to C with no problem transitioning. Like, I can't do that. But I want to work on this. I want to enjoy my morning routine. It's easier said than done. And I just needed to get that out of my head. Maybe tomorrow I'll be more, maybe I'll remember what I said and try to just slow down and whatever. Anyways, next thing I have on my list is this country/world is fucked up. Oh my God, this world sucks. I'm not trying to be negative, but holy fuck, man. Every day it's like something new. And I know that's just how life is, and it's always been like that for years. It's just, there's a lot of shit that's been going on in the past just 3-4 years, like, I don't have to mention it. You guys know there's just so much going on that's not good. And it's scary, like, the direction that at least America is going in is not a good one. And then I'm like, can I get some backup countries? Like, maybe I can try to move to another country and get some citizenship or something, so I can get the fuck out of this one. But then, like, you hear things on the news about, like, dictatorships in other countries and, like, their problems and stuff they're having. And I'm like, this is like, it feels like it's the same shit everywhere almost. And then, like, I think about, is there going to be actual anarchy? Like, apocalyptic type of thinking. And I'm not a survivalist. I'm not like one of those. But, like, I think about that too, because, like, I've wondered, like, oh, should I get, like, a gun? But at the same time, I don't want one, because I still believe that whatever's going to happen is going to happen. And I don't want to, like, I don't know, I struggle with that, but I don't think I'll end up getting one. It's like that scary sometimes, the shit that you hear on the news. And then, like, we live in the burbs, which I appreciate and I'm grateful for, but things change, like, the neighborhood could start turning to shit. I mean, there's areas of New York that used to be perfectly safe, that you can't even, like, walk down in the middle of the day now. And that's not good. But I just feel overwhelmed sometimes listening to all the sad things that are going on in the world. And it makes me wonder, like, why people have to treat each other so horribly. There's no reason for that. I don't, like, why do people have that much hate that they have to create all these issues? It doesn't seem like a fun way to live, but to them, I guess it is. So I don't know. I guess I'm concerned about just how things are going. Like, when are they going to start getting a lot better? Because it can't just keep going in this direction, can it? Like, we're living in a world now, excuse me, where, like, I feel very privileged saying this, and I don't mean to sound privileged. I haven't had to live a life where a right was taken away from me. Like what they're doing with, like, the abortion stuff and, like, LGBT stuff. Like, we're in a time now where, like, rights are being taken away, and I that feels so sad. I don't know. It just seems really sad. But then I feel guilty about feeling sad. I'm like, like, do I have it that bad? I don't. But I just don't like people being cruel to each other. There's just no need for it. I wish it would stop. Is there anything else I have? Oh, yeah. So, I get on my laptop this morning and, I don't use Google. I don't say, go Google it. I go on Yahoo and I just use the search engine. I don't like Google. I don't Google it. So, I use the Yahoo one. So, I turn on my laptop and the homepage comes up and there's always, a sentence every day about what day it is. It's Matt Damon's birthday today or some shit like that. And the sentence that was on the home screen today for Yahoo was, today is National Asparagus Day. Asparagus Day. Who the fuck devoted a whole day to asparagus? Why? Why do we have to celebrate asparagus on a day? I don't get it. Why is it National Asparagus Day? Asparagus. When you keep saying a word, it doesn't even sound like a word anymore. Asparagus. Oh my God. Do I sound nuts? Yeah, but I saw that and I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? With everything else going on and all of the other things that Yahoo could have picked to put on there, today is, you put that it's National Asparagus Day? What the fuck? That sounds so stupid. Anyways, is that all that I had to talk about today? Oh, I think so. I guess that's all I had for today. And that's all my random thinking and the things that I've been doing. And, as sad as some of these thoughts are, I just find so much joy in thinking. Because there's no limit to it. You can just keep thinking and thinking and thinking. You can create whole worlds in your head. You can come up with several different scenarios. The shit that we do, scripting. Kind of stuff like that, or preparing, or, so we're not surprised by stuff, but I don't know what I was just saying. I need to get the fuck off of this. I'm sorry if this didn't make any sense. I'm sorry if I'm yelling again, into the phone. If I sound all over the place. Sorry. But if you're still listening, that's on you. But thank you for listening. Okay, bye.